Now let's cross live to a political commentator, Gulzrev Sheikh, for updating all of this. Gulzrev, it's good to have you join me right now. Now, with the Slovakia election results now confirmed, what are your thoughts on where the new leadership will take the country?
Well, first of all, Fico's victory will send alarm bells. They will ring the alarm bells there in Washington, D.C. and Brussels, because now it is adding more voices, anti-Ukrainian voices in the European Union, and it will definitely increase the pitch of players like Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary. And this guy, Fico, he also said that giving military aid to Ukraine is playing with the sovereignty of their own country. So this is a big thing which he was saying before the elections. So I think his stand will remain the same. But he is still a small player. I am leaving a question upon your viewers. What will happen of Olaf Scholz? What will happen of Emmanuel Macron, and also the big guy in the room, that is the elephant in the room, Joe Biden, in the upcoming elections? These guys are also going to lose their election, and the other parties which will come into power are definitely much pro-Russia and anti-war. So this whole, what you can say, the house of cards is falling in front of their own eyes, and now their sins are coming to punish them. How about them? It is punishing them by losing their offices, by losing the elections. It is punishing them by inflation in the country, by financial issues in the country. It is punishing them by the bad economy and bad social sector. So multiple problems are coming to their home now, and it is going to haunt them. And even Donald Trump has said that if he comes to power in the upcoming election, he will end this war in 24 hours. Now, how can he end the war in 24 hours? He doesn't have some magic stick. Then he will have to give some concessions, a lot of concessions to Russia. So things are changing now. So whatever the gimmick these guys have produced by the media propaganda, now it is falling apart, and things are bad in their own countries because of inflation, because of these policies, because of immigration, and because of sanctions on Russia.
All right. Glad to know the people have a better understanding of what's going on. But one of the agenda of the Social Democrats Party is to discontinue the supply of weapons to Ukraine. Now, the Slovak population has been one of Kiev's strongest supporters. Now, what do you think is responsible for the people deciding to toe another line apart from what has been on all the while?
No, I don't believe that. The Slovak people were one of the main supporters of supplying weapons. If people were the main suppliers, main supporters, then this chap would not have these number of votes and seats. So people were not in favor. The media was in favor. The governments were in favor. The Washington, D.C. and Brussels was in favor. The NATO was in favor. And those NATO leadership were in favor, but not the people. And we have seen many times that there were protests in Germany, there were protests in Czech Republic, there were protests in other countries. So people were protesting, but leaders are not thinking about the people, and they are doing what the military industrial complex want them to do. But you can't manage all these things all the time. Finally, the chickens come home to roost, and they are roosting now.
All right, Gulzrev Sheikh, thank you so much for your time on the news, and thanks for your insight into all of this as well. It's really amazing.
Love from India.
Great.